Good evening. I am coming live to you on IG, and I'm going to transfer this video to YouTube. This is Shonda Marquise Ursulee, the goddess Shonda, formerly known as the Voodoo Love Goddess. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining me. I just wanted to drop off a couple of things, tidbits, and information because apparently common sense just ain't common. I understand that, but then there are some people who just need some help sometimes because they just don't understand or don't have or don't know the appropriate protocol to address a worker, a sorceress. And so I just wanted to come and give that information this evening to you. I hope everybody is well and having a good evening. I wanted to talk about, this has been like a topic that has been kind of like just trending when it comes to social media, especially more so Facebook and Instagram. And you know that Instagram is or Facebook is the parent company of Instagram. So when you talk about scams and stuff, they kind of go hand in hand with these scammers, these catfishers that are coming on here. And everyone that I've traced, the scammers, I've traced them back to Facebook, and it's usually a foreigner in a country like Nigeria or somewhere in Africa that are doing this. Be straight up and honest. That's what's happening. But anyway, I want to be able to tell y'all, thank you so much, goddesses. Peace to you. Want to tell you, there are 3 ways to spot a catfish or scammer account. First of all, everybody pretty much knows that no real reader and worker who is operating out of abundance is going to come into your DMs and give you a message, right? That's not even on the list as number 1, although it should be, right? So no spiritual reader advisor is going to, no true one, is going to come into your DMs to solicit your business. Usually, it'll be word of mouth, mostly, and then, some people, I've picked up business from Instagram, and I'm on Google as well. And so people are drawn to the reader because of their energy and word of mouth by a friend or family member who's, thank you so much, who's, referred them, right? But the number 1 thing that I have on Instagram to check for a catfish or scammer account is to check the date of the oldest picture. Usually they'll only have about or less than probably like 50 pictures. They'll have about maybe 20, 30 pictures that are stolen from another person's account. But they're all pretty much, check the dates, because they're pretty much all done on the same day. They built this account and they go and they copy these people and do all of this in the same day. So it's usually like a few days ago, or they are built around the same time, depending on how long they hold on to these accounts to see how much money they can get from the people they are scamming from the other person's account, from the real person's account, right? The second thing, so the first thing was check the date, check for the oldest date, right? The second thing is to challenge them to a go live or to a video call. If they don't have go lives recent, or they don't have one at all, they're all copied on the same date of those photographs that they stole, that's a huge indication that that's a catfish scammer account. But the point is, you will not get this face, boo. You won't get this face. So be careful with that. The third one is to, they only operate from Cash App. They'll only accept Cash Apps or PayPals, and those PayPal and Cash App like usernames or whatever, or IDs, will be like a whole completely different name other than the person's account. Um, if you're sending money to somebody, you will probably be familiar with who you sending money to because they've said their name in a lie, or they've, told you their name. And so, but the name on the Cash App will be something completely irrelevant and different than the ID or than the person's name on the account. So just be aware of those things. I just wanted to spot those few catfish like IDs. You can spot them through those three things. Other than the things that people have told you about those scammer accounts, like there'll be in a ring of purple or pinkish, like go live ring around the picture, around the ID all the time. And yeah, and then messages. They probably won't send messages at all. So I just wanted to give you a heads up about those and bring that to you. This wasn't intended to be a long, drawn out message, although I have some other things to say because protocol is so unorthodox when it comes to choosing, picking, communicating with a spiritual worker. Some shit is just common sense, but then common sense ain't common. But I'm going to save that for another video. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll get back to y'all. All right, love and oneness to you. Peace.